Hey there, small business superheroes. We're going to talk about today charging up your client experience. In particular, we're going to talk about when you're actually having a low battery client experience. And what I mean by that is when you have upset clients, when they are complaining, when they have said that they're disappointed, when they're upset, whether it's your fault or not. These are not the most fun experiences, and yet there is a gift in these experiences. So we're going to talk about why is it you can do so much good when there is so much bad that your client is talking about. So essentially, what happens when there is a breakdown or a complaint or a misunderstanding is that the client has expected something and they've received something else. So the communication is missing, the expectations weren't clear up front. Maybe it's not even something that's your fault. However, the way you handle it and why it's so important to handle this well and have your team handle this well is because it's the moments of breakdown that can cause the client to either leave you or love you forever. And what we want, of course, is for them to love us forever. Work with us for as long as you possibly can serve them, but also refer us. Like, that's the gold. And having them so excited that they become raving loyal fans. So when you have a breakdown, this is your chance. This is your chance to turn that into a loyal client for life. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to own it, whatever your responsibility is. And so in order to do that, you got to find out what's going on. So you need to listen, let them share everything, what happened from their experience, listen from their point of view, own your responsibility, learn from it. And then, of course, what you also need to do then is to put it into action, to show that you listened, to appreciate that they trusted you enough to let you know, and put something into action. Do it as immediately as you can. Whatever you have to agreed to do differently for you to provide that service differently, you want to make sure that you actually put that into action. And I know I've had this problem before with clients. We all do. And so when I have had this happen, I had a client most recently who said, I need to be more direct with their team. I was being a little too nurturing and too soft, and they needed me just to lay it out flat and lay it out straight with them. And so they reminded me a couple times before the next meeting, based on the feedback we got last time, and I had said I listened, and I'm confirming before I have the next meeting with their team, like, yes, I know I need to be really direct and really clear what's going to work and what's not. And then, boy, was I. I was kind still and straight with my communication, but I was direct. And I let them know what works and what doesn't work. And then, of course, that was for the whole group. So, of course, immediately after, I asked for feedback. I didn't say, hey, did I do good? But I asked for feedback. Was that direct enough? Was that what you were looking for? Is that the kind of thing you want me to keep doing? And they so greatly appreciated it. It really turned our relationship around because it brought back that trust that I can do the difficult things. And, some of the things sometimes they don't want to do, and that's my role as that fractional COO, is to do the tough things, to remove the obstacles, to have the difficult conversations. So I stepped up and I did it, and I owned where they gave me the feedback. And I know I'm not done, because the next meeting I'm going to lean into it again and just keep reiterating that I get it, that I understand, and I want to make sure that I show up the way they expect me to, and ask for feedback again. Am I still heading in the right direction? So I hope this little story and example helps you turn some of those upset clients into raving fans, and just really know that you care and you're doing your best. And things will start to turn around within that client, but also within the way they share about you as that trusted advisor who really goes above and beyond what most people do to go out of your way to be owning what doesn't work and turn it around. So I hope this helps you go into those difficult client situations and turn it around for you and the client.